What's going on? I'm back with another video. Listen, this entire month has been off the track, and I'm looking around. Look at how these picnic areas be. I don't believe in no kind of cleaning up whatsoever, and I'm not going to do all this volunteer work by myself. But yeah, I want to talk about what's been going on for the last several months. It's like this whole thing with this Aries Spears, and it's just a whole bunch of problematic stuff. I mean, I wish I had me like a tripod or something I could kind of like hoist this up. I was about to get ready to go to the gym and work out, and so I figured I'd come here and brush up on a little bit of stuff, on a little bit of topics. But yeah, you got the whole Aries Spears situation, and everybody on YouTube talking about it. Everybody on YouTube talking about it. It's like you cannot log into YouTube without it being an update about the whole Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears situation. But the reason why I'm talking about it, because I want to put a perspective on it, put my own perspective on it. Yeah, you can't get around the video. You just can't get around the video. If I could stay focused, because I'm trying to make sure nobody don't sneak up on me. You know. But anyways, like I was saying, I find it, yeah, the comments he made about Lizzo, he got what was coming to him. But I'm like this, the man already getting beat down to the floor. He's already getting everything that he had coming to him. You know, he has everything that he got coming to him. What he said about the Lizzo comment, he getting whipped, and he's on the ground, and they continue to kicking him. So yeah, you know, he deserved that. He really deserved that. And Tiffany Haddish, it seemed like the backlash that she's was receiving has kind of subsided. So a lot of backlash she was receiving for basically being involved in the skit, even though she said it was all Aries Spears' idea, and Aries Spears also said that was all her idea. So he said that was her idea to come up with the whole entire skit. He said he was just the one that just was spearheading it, I guess, but just all over the place. But listen, it's like this. Okay. Because I'm not trying to defend him in any kind of means. Because some people still think you coming off as defending him, even though you know you're a man too. They'll be like, "Oh, you trying to defend him?" No, he deserves everything he getting. He deserves everything he getting. But I'm like, damn, when enough is enough? You know, he already down. Everybody kicking him. He's not even getting gigs no more to perform at comedy clubs like Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish is still booking shows, whereas Aries is not. So, of course, he losing money for this whole scheme and everything. I guess even the birds want to get in on the video, too. But I'm like this here. You know, I'm looking around. That was kind of loud. I don't know. Maybe I got to move. Y'all think I need to move? But to be perfectly honest, I wish I had a tripod. Damn, if I could just stay on the subject, that'd be good. But here's the problem. The problem is society is so messed up. Yeah, he getting in trouble about that and everything like that, you know. But I feel like why they keep beating on him and beating on him and beating on him and beating on him. But Tiffany Haddish, you know, seem like she's not receiving nothing. It's a few people here and there that's saying that she ought to be prosecuted and this and that and the other, but you know, it's just one of those perplexed things that you can't really. It's not really a one way to solve it. It's not one way to talk about it, because when you talk about it, you got to think about what people are going to say about it and all that. So, you know, I just think they whooping on it too bad, because if anybody know Corey Feldman, he was friends with Michael Jackson for a while. And Corey Feldman used to always talk about that it was the P word, and y'all know what I'm saying, because YouTube algorithm is so sensitive. They've been took down this video just for a meager word. Just for a meager word that's been around for the longest. They'll take this video down. But anyways, Corey Feldman used to always hang with Michael Jackson. And he used to emulate himself after Michael. And he used to always say that it's a ton of them in Hollywood. Did they get exposed the way Aries Spears is being exposed? No. He done documented and made numerous claims and even went to the Santa Barbara Police Department and had on file and on notice how many of those P's that's working around children in the entertainment industry. Not one time a lot of people come to those folks that deserve to be canceled the way they doing Aries Spears. You know? And like I say, everything he said about Lizzo, yeah, he getting it. But I really wish people would put that same energy towards getting rid of a lot of these, I guess, Hollywood agents and execs. But see, here's the thing. People be like, well, I don't know who they are. I don't know who the Hollywood executives are. I don't know who these people are and who that, you know. But because Aries Spears is well known and because he's a man, when it's time to cancel him, you know, they pull out all stops. They pull out all stops trying to get rid of him. You know. But I'm like this. It's just people fickle. They real fickle. They real fickle. And I'm like I say, it's no way to really just like make a whole video without seeming like you're taking up for them, because a lot of people ain't gonna see what you're coming from. It's like this. It's a lot of people that's in the entertainment industry, music industry, etc., that's doing a lot of stuff involving children, and nobody, even if you oust them out, I'm going on to say it, black people is not going to jump on them the way they'll do somebody they know, their own kind. They quick to hop on that. But like that, who's that woman that was involved with Jeffrey Epstein? And she was involved in a lot of trafficking situation. I don't want to really get too involved in that, but she was also involved in that. Now, I hate to say it, how many black people you seen was ready to cancel that woman? Did you see Twitter going crazy about it? Did you see Instagram going crazy about it? No, it was almost a hush-hush thing. In fact, it was this UFC fighter named Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya, when he did an interview, he even brought that up. He said he found that it's fascinating how the media is very quiet and kind of hush-hush about her involvement with this whole ring that was going on. And she was helping Jeffrey Epstein get those underage children and bring them back to the island. But he's finding it fascinating that the media was so quiet about it, and they was very quiet about it. Wouldn't even try to talk about it or nothing. He said he even looked on the web and barely was able to find an article relating to the case and what was going on. Like, it was almost like the internet was scrubbing itself of any information of the woman, Jeffrey Epstein's friend. But did you hear anybody talk about that? Rarely. I know for once, I be on the internet all the time. I be on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I be everywhere. I be on YouTube. And I didn't know about that until Israel Adesanya mentioned it. I really didn't know that, because it just shows how much the media pushes to the forefront. If the media want you to know about something and want you to cancel a person, they all of a sudden start pushing their image and start pushing stories out there. And I ain't seen not one time Twitter, black Twitter, or any black people really get on that woman's case if they're so-called about the children. And it's more than that. It's more people than that I've seen that black Twitter and our society let people slide. And this is not no black video, but it's just what I noticed. Even white people didn't mention much about that. It was just something that you heard, and it was quickly swept under the rug. I think something happened to her. I think she went to jail. Yeah, she was sentenced to over 20 years. And nobody's still not talking about that. But guess what they talking about a lot in the media? Still to this day they talking about Brittany Griner being in a Russian prison. And when I be on Facebook, it seems like a lot of people gloating over that. They happy about it. Especially the white people. They are so excited and happy about Brittany Griner doing 10 years in a Russian prison, because they keep saying the same old thing. Oh, she didn't take a knee. Let me get off that topic too. Let me get off that topic. Well, anyways, I'm just walking around, and I'm about to go back to where I came. So I have a tennis court over here, so that's nice. some of the students or the young teenagers, they could come over here and play tennis, you know, which would be nice. That'd be something for the summer for the kids to do. That'd be real awesome. And this is a humongous park right here. I have a huge park, and I could take my son to take my children here. We could just do exercises. That's why I'm wearing my cut up sleeves now. I don't know if you can see me. But yeah, I'm trying to. So I figure I just add some content to this channel. Now I got image stabilization on, which is video stabilization. So hopefully it's not a whole bunch of shaking while I'm walking. And I done changed up my diet. So I've been eating salads in the morning with pieces of pistachios inside of it. Well, I'm not going to have this video too long. I was priceless wrong with another video. And I'm about to head on back to where I came. Do my walking. I really miss my bike. My $700 bike got stolen. It was my commuter bike. When I had that bike, I was everywhere. I was all over the city. But I don't have my bike. So, until next time, everybody. Peace.